Alright guys, my clients are out of town, so I wanted to film a video of the results of the inspection of their house they're purchasing. So I figured this would be a good way for you guys too to see what happens at an inspection. Inspection typically takes about 2 to 3 hours. We like showing up at the end towards the last half hour, so the inspector, who we have today, Tim at Desert Home Inspections, can go over everything he found with the new homeowner, and then they'll know what needs to be done to fix those issues and what repairs we need to ask for from the sellers. So check it out. I'm here with Tim and we're gonna go over the results of the home inspection. Tim is the owner of Desert Home Inspections. We use them all the time, we trust them, and you'll see all the good stuff it provides by getting a home inspection. So what do we find today in our inspection?
Overall, the house is actually in really nice shape. The roof is in perfect shape. Structurally in the attic, all the trusses are intact. Insulation's in place everywhere. The stucco finish are on the exterior, and it's really in good shape. No major issues.
You saw the solar up there, so
oh yeah.
So that any maintenance on that will be taken care of probably through their lease.
Yeah, and they do. It's a huge solar array. It's amazing. They have 66 panels up there.
Really?
Yeah, biggest array I've seen.
Okay.
So it should generate quite a bit of electricity.
Nice.
Like I said, the roof is in great shape. Stucco's great. Has typical little cracks around windows and doors, which are common, just little moving cracks. Nothing to be concerned about. Overall, the property I found it in very good shape. There's a couple issues over here by the pool, though.
Let's go check it out.
Overall, pool equipment's in great shape. I ran everything, operated all the automatic valves. I controlled it all through the sub panel here. The only issue I have, when it is running, there's a little bit of water coming out right here at the back side. It's a seal that is allowing some water to come out. So I've just turned it on.
You can see the water coming out.
You can see a little bit of a leak here. So this packing around this PVC pipe needs improvement. You can see here, you can see a little drip of water at the base of the pool pump, filter. I can probably get it there. There is a clean out plug at the bottom of the filter. It has a rubber gasket and it might just be dried out a bit and need to be tightened. Again, not a major problem, but you can see the water mark. There is a moisture stain from the previous. Ran great. Pool, the spa, the other 3 pumps. The only one issue, which was already mentioned, is this conduit has broken here and it's exposing the conductors. Sunlight will damage those over time, so I recommend that connection be refixed. The jacuzzi ran great. The auto valves work. I ran the heater. It functioned properly. It was all heated right up.
All right. So what's next on our list?
I'm going to take you to this gate over here. The gate won't, you can't secure the gate. The deadbolt won't slide into the hole it's supposed to drop into, and the latch also doesn't catch or barely catches. But anyway, the gate's not secure, so it could be opened.
So obviously that's a problem, but it's even bigger problem when there's a pool in the backyard.
Exactly. So it is latched at the bottom.
Okay.
However, enough work on this, you could possibly get through it. So off the dining room.
Is this over just time? It warps from the sun, or?
Somebody might have taken it out to clean the window.
Oh, okay.
And then trying to get it back in, bent it there.
So we're in the garage now. This is the attic exits.
Yeah. This pull down stairs, although it's really nice for a little storage up there, its frame is not fire rated. The garage is a fire rated enclosure. Big percentage of fires happen in the garage. You've got an open flame with your water heater. You've got cars full of gasoline and other flammable things. So if there was a fire in here, this would burn really quickly, and it would open up and then it's like a chimney, and the flames go right through to the whole rest of the attic space of the house. So it can take the house down quickly in a fire. That's why this should be, they make a metal hatch if you want to save the space, and or remove it if you don't need the space, and just replace it with fire rated drywall, which is what's on the ceilings now.
Okay. So this was probably put in afterwards?
Definitely put in by the homeowner. Yeah.
Got it.
This door, the door to the house, it's a solid core, 1 hour rated. It's supposed to be self-closing and self-latching fire door, but as you can see, it doesn't. It has spring-loaded hinges. They just probably need to be tensioned because the door won't close and latch by itself. Again, fire-rated enclosure. If the door's open, then the fire can go through the house. And by the way, the water heater has been replaced. It's from 2016.
Okay.
So it's only 3 years old approximately. I go in the burning compartment, make sure there's no signs of rust or anything, and make sure all the plumbing connections are sound. There's no issues there.
Nice. Good.
Main breaker panel, there's a main disconnect on the opposite side on this wall in the exterior. This is the sub panel, all the breakers that service the house. It's labeled here clearly. They've replaced one of the air conditioning units, a smaller unit that services the master bedroom. So it's got a new unit with a new R410A refrigerator on it. It's running great.
Nice.
I see this occasionally though, when they brought in the new unit, it runs on a lesser amount of current. It's more efficient, but all the components are designed to only accept a maximum amount of amperage. The unit calls for on its data plate max of a 25 amp breaker, and they have a 40 amp breaker here, which was likely the original one. I don't know why the AC guys sometimes just don't change it out. A good clean bill of health via infrared. Look at this piece of cabinet here. On my screen, it's all one color because it's all one temperature. But all I have to do is touch it, and there you can see my handprint because I transferred a tiny bit of heat from my hand to that surface, and this can see that surface temperature difference.
So all in all, sounds like it was a pretty good inspection. We had some few minor repairs that what we're going to do now is put it on a form that's called buyer request for repairs, and we're going to ask for those items to be fixed before our close of escrow. So thanks, Tim.
Hey,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. My pleasure.
Tim with Desert Home Inspections.